I don't know if we do or not, but I am really liking my new little picture there. I'm talking to my people. Hello, everyone. I am Ashley. I am talking about best remote jobs, and these glasses need repair. And best remote jobs and being a realtor and dealing with inconsistent income. Are you curious about making an income online? I want to know if anybody is like me. I mean, have you been watching people for years and years and years on your social medias, right? On your social medias, have you been watching people build a business, build an empire? Are you curious about making an income online? Have you wanted to have an income that is online that you are able to make money, right? Like, my name's Ashley. I'm a realtor. I'm a broker. For the last 20 years, I've been dealing with a real estate profession, and I love my job. I absolutely love my job, but what's not loving me back right now is the real estate market. What do I mean by that? Well, I am a 100% commission business. I started in real estate in 2004. I did leasing apartments. Then I got into new home construction. Then I got into real estate and worked for an amazing broker who, I was just a little young for him. And then I switched over to an educational broker, and I spent 11 years total with those guys. And then when I realized my worth in the company, I started going to the company and saying, look, I got to get out of here. I need to make more money. How is that possible for me? I want to, be in a real estate position to where have a leadership role, right? Where I'm able to coach. And so in 2015, the market here in Dallas, Texas started going a little AWOL. And what do I mean by that? I meant that the buyers were coming out of every corner. The multiple offers started happening. We'd never been in a situation like this before. So no one in real estate really knew how to handle the multiple offer situation. But I was being coached by Tony Robbins at the time. And we were talking about making big moves, right? Hiring people to help you do administrative work, because I found out at that time how much I was worth an hour. So I don't know if you've ever been a part of a workshop or a conference where you've actually done the research and figure out how much your production time hours are and how much you're worth. It's a really cool tool, because once you're aware of that information, then you think on a bigger level. So once I was exposed to how much I was worth an hour, I started looking at my tasks that take way too much time out of my life, i.e. administrative cost, things that are like $10 an hour, things that just don't make me any money, but they have to be done. Oh, great. That's awesome. Official Soar with, who's that? Soar with Giselle. That's so cool. Thanks for stopping by. I've got someone in the community, someone on my live who's a part of the same community that I'm in. So thanks for coming by, Giselle. I'm happy to banter with you a little bit. So my name's Ashley. I'm a real estate broker, but I've been in the real estate business for 17 years. And a long time ago, I realized, man, I love what I do. But in 2015, I started getting really nervous because the market was changing. The iBuyers were coming into the world. Zillow started encroaching upon my business. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but when you're in real estate, nobody hands you business. It's up to you to go drum up that business to keep you busy, right? To keep you productive. Busy's not a good word. Productive's the word I like to use. But it's up to you to figure out your income. Hit that follow button, you guys. I'm doing my best to get to 1,000 followers. Once I get there, I can put a link in my bio and make it easy, because I have this beautiful opportunity that can change your reality. Hang tight. I'll let you know what that is. So I'm worried about my real estate career. I'm 44 years old. I've been working in real estate for 17 years. I will never work for corporate America. It's not in my gene pool. It's not in my DNA. I cannot take instruction or be told what to do. Just can't do it, right? I knew this about me in my 20s. And so therefore I went and found a career that was going to work with what it was that I valued and believed, because I'm not going to compromise my values, right? So real estate was that tool. Real estate was that vehicle. And I'm so glad that I did real estate, because real estate is so fun. You get to get all of your money in a lump sum, and you can get ahead where most people are on a fixed income and cannot go and buy assets and do real estate transactions and have the ability to like not be a slave to their corporate job, right? I've been all over the country, out of the country, to conferences, things like that. And I'm not trying to like, toot my own horn. Hear me. That's not what I'm trying to say. But because of the job that I chose, I've been free for a long time. So I understand how important it is to work from home, to work from your phone. Does anybody remember the Palm? Remember the first touch phone, the Palm? In 1999, I got my very first cell phone, and that was in College Station, Texas. Gig 'em Aggies if you're an Aggie, right? So in 1999, I got my first cell phone. It was so cute. It was about this big, and it had a little phone, a little thing that went out, and you could close it and fit it in your back pocket. And it was so cute. Then the next phone was this thing called Palm Pilot. I was like, what's a Palm Pilot? So I think before the Palm Pilot phone, they had a Palm Pilot organizational like contact database Rolodex, right? So I had that one first. Then they came out with the Palm phone, and the Palm phone was the first touch screen, right? So I knew then, back in 2001, 2, and 3, that holy cow, if we're already touching our phones and making opportunities to do work from anywhere in the world. And I remember thinking, I'm looking at my email. I remember being in an airport, and this is 2002, you guys. Like, I know that seems like ancient years away, but I'll never forget being in that airport and looking at everybody around me, wondering, are they wondering what it is that I'm doing? Because I'm on my phone reading my emails. I just thought I was so cool, and that was such a neat example of where the world was going, right? So I remember just paying attention. I started then in 2002. Now, mind you, I'm 44 right now. So if in 2002 I was 22, okay, so just to give you a perspective, 22 years ago, not even 22 years ago, I was 22, right? So the thing is this, I am telling you where the world is going. You already know where the world is going. I mean, how many of you are using Amazon? How many of you use this beautiful little mainframe, this little computer that's in the back pocket of your jeans, right? Do you realize you have a mainframe in your back pocket? What do I mean by that? Well, in 1985, a mainframe was the size of this room. Like, I am in a 12 by 11 room in my living area that I have created and sort of turned into my dining / study, because I want to make it very visible to you. I want to, have a safe space so that when I'm coming across the airwaves, you can hear me clearly. Oh, by the way, this microphone's not for me. It's for you. It's for you, because my story is so wonderful, and my story is an opportunity of growth, and for you to get ahead, and for you to take the blinders off of your eyes, and to realize that there are options for you if you're living paycheck to paycheck, if you're sick and tired of that 9 to 5. What if you're a new mom? I know so many new moms that are in my sphere of influence. I am in real estate, right? So I have 6,000 people in my real estate database that I have to try my hardest year over year to stay in front of. It's really hard. And the reason I'm able to do it is because of automation and the help of social media, right? Like, before I had automation and before I had a digital space, I was handwriting notes. The crazy thing is, I just got my order in from Canva. Why? Because I'm in real estate. When you're in real estate, you live a quarter in the future. I already have my Christmas cards. I got my stationery cards for 2025. I've got my birthday cards for 2025. They were all just delivered this week, because when you're in real estate, you're always forward thinking about what's to come. So because I already have all that information, now I get to spend a little time organizing my database, making sure my database is up to snuff, and make sure that there's not anybody in there that, maybe I forgot about along the year because unexpected business started happening, right? So my name's Ashley. I'm a realtor. I'm a broker now. I've been in the business for 17 years. I was sick and tired of inconsistent income. I am so tired of the feds the contract changes, people negotiating my income when it is that I know what I'm worth. So I've been for the last 5 years looking for a way to make another income that didn't require me to physically be at a brick and mortar store. I have looked into opening up my own store. And where I'm at right now, I may be a store owner very, very soon, but not in the type that you think, right? I am building a brand, and the brand started in 2017. And it's one of those things. I've just had this passion, this desire inside of me that you really can't make up. Like you either I'm a spiritual person, so I believe in the supernatural, right? I believe in the supernatural, and I believe that when there's something that's a burning and yearning inside of you, that has nothing to do with you. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. It has to do with this internal desire that was put inside of you to complete and to let that be your journey. So since 2017, I came up with this idea, and I'm so excited because finally, for the first time, I have been taught how to get this thing to market. And when I say to market, I mean to the World Wide Web and expose it to billions of people who may like, know, and trust that I have a problem that I'm solving for them. And I am able to partner with them where they're at in life, right? Hey there, my name's Ashley. I'm a realtor. I've been in the business for 17 years. I'm a broker now, and I'm sick and tired of having inconsistent income. So 5 years ago, I was fed up. I was so disappointed in where I was in life. I thought surely by now I would have so much more in my bank account. I thought that there would be lots of things going on in my life, right, that weren't happening. And I was just about ready to give up. I was so frustrated and so overwhelmed and just disappointed in myself, and going through my head thinking about the shoulda, woulda, couldas. And I realized, okay, I have got to either woman up, right? I've got to woman up and saddle up and figure this thing out. So I started my journey in looking for a way to make an income online. I looked at Amazon. I went through the Amazon program. I got invited to Amazon. I did the 6 months, the 3 sales in 6 months. And at the end of the day, that was actually like having another job. And at the time, I didn't have anybody in my life to help me with that, right? So I was like, golly, I mean, I'm already in real estate. I have this full-time career. I'm on call for most of my clients. I didn't want another job that I was 40 hours a week doing. I was looking for a career that was going to give me minimal time, that didn't require me to go to an office every day and work on somebody else's dime, that didn't require me to work for $10 an hour, that didn't require traffic or road rage or, all of the office politics, right? I didn't want that, but I did want the opportunity to make a large income online and a serious income, right? Like a serious income, not that I had to make $100,000, but I mean, let's be honest, like in order to live in this world, you've got to have a lot of money to put away so that you can walk away comfortably in the next 10 years with a retirement goal and walk away. I mean, I just can't even imagine walking away from a job and not having any money. What are you going to just wing it for the rest of your life? Like, how are you going to pay your bills? How are you going to survive? That sounds terrible. I don't want to be paycheck to paycheck. I don't want to live with limits. I want to live and make any choices that I want. So let me tell you what it is that I found a couple of months ago. I started scrolling, say a couple of months. This was back in April. I was scrolling through TikTok and I found this woman who stopped my scroll. She stopped my scroll because her story was very similar to mine. She'd been trying to figure out how to make an income online. The problem was no one was actually explaining how to do it. There were these courses that you could buy that would give you bits and pieces, but it was up to you to figure out how they all fit together. I didn't want to waste my time doing that, but here's what I realized I did. I did waste my time. I wasted 3 years and probably $20,000 trying to figure out how to do it until I finally realized there is a community out there that is all going the same way that I want to go, which is to 6 figures, working 2 hours a day, working from home, remote, or your RV, giving me an opportunity to walk away from production and start my next chapter, right? So here's what I did. I jumped on board. I found the product that was right for me, not one size fits all. So I knew, because I'd already been versed in this business, starting to understand how it worked and realizing I just needed someone to teach me from A to Z how to get there. So there's this thing called GoDaddy. I went there and bought my domain account. Now, once you buy your program, which I bought the $900 Legacy Builder program because it gives me 4 streams of income. It gives me 4 streams of income, and I'm able to push 4 streams of income day after day after day, working 2 hours a day and having the ability to work from my phone. So here's how it works. Once you go to dailywealthonline.com, this is my domain that we show you how to hook up in the program. Now I'm explaining to you what you're buying when you buy this digital product. So the dailywealthonline.com is my digital product. In this, you'll have a sales page. This sales page was built by copywriters and the high marketing executives who know how to build a landing page that converts at a high level. So now that I know that I've got enough analytics, I understand that for every email that I get, I need 1 in 20 emails to make a $900 sale. Well, hang with me for just a second. Smash that follow button too real quick. 1 in 20. Okay. So the World Wide Web has 5 billion, that's with a B, 5 billion people on there month over month over month, right? So if I have a customer pool of 5 billion and I'm learning attraction marketing within my community, and I'm also learning how to use social media without utilizing friends and family, because I'm taught that the analytics within my social media will actually go out to this pool of 5 billion people and attract more customers, then I know that 1 in 20 emails gives me a $900 commission. Because once someone buys my product, and I have 4 available, you can come in at any level. I do know this, whatever level you come in at, you will be in a mad dash to get to that $900 level, because it's so much more and you get access to everything. And once you understand what it is that you're doing, it's just copacetic. You're just going to figure it out, right? So 1 in 20 emails gets me $900 commission. That goes straight into my bank account. I get the $900 and I get a ding on my phone when it happens. Now, let's say, for instance, that you're busy, you're driving right now, you're taking your kids to the dentist appointment, you're running into 2 or 3 errands, you're supposed to be like running around talking to these clients at the nursing home and at the doctor's office, but you're running personal errands right now, right? So let's say you're doing that and you don't have time to do it. Just snap my picture, hit that follow button. Once you get into this email, I'm going to send you our webinar. We have a webinar this week that's coming up. We had one yesterday, so I'm happy to send you the webinar replay. It was a great replay. We were just sharing with you how to make 6 figures with working 2 hours a day. And oh, by the way, the holidays are right around the corner. So what would an extra $10,000 look like for you? What if you were ready to go into January with $10,000 extra in your bank account? What does that mean? Wipe out that credit card debt for what you just put on there for the kiddos, right? Wipe out that Disney cruise that you just booked for everybody for, Valentine's Day, right? Like, this is an opportunity for you to get ahead and to just put your head down and focus. I mean, what else do you got to do? I mean, I'm a huge Dallas Cowboy fan. Yeah, they won on Sunday, but I'm going to use these Sundays for this next season to meet my goal of an additional $30,000 before the end of the year. So I know that there are, I believe, I did the math yesterday, 134 days before the end of the year. So that gives me plenty of time to get 20 emails a day into my funnel, which will yield me $900 a day. Now, my name's Ashley. I'm a realtor, recently a broker, and I love real estate. I'm not going to quit real estate, but I got sick and tired of the inconsistent income. The incomes I can't control the interest rates. I can't control the feds. I can't control the GDP. I can't control inflation. I can't control the basis points. I can't control all of these things that are happening that have everything to do with real estate, but I can't control them. But what I have to have happen, because I'm 44 and I have these big goals of retiring in 11 years, is I still have to have an income that's working behind the scenes to pivot with me while I'm going through a shift in the real estate market, right? So let me explain to you why I wanted to get into working from home. I never wanted to have anyone tell me what I could and couldn't do. That was very important to me. I knew that at 18 years old. I was like, I don't really know why I'm going to college because I'm not really going to specialize in anything. I just wanted to get out there and work. And when I did get out there and work, I had this really rude awakening called, you have no experience. Your attitude's great, but you have no experience. Welcome to 20s, right? I hated my 20s as far as the working aspect goes because I didn't get any respect and no one gave me credit for the knowledge that I did. Oh no, are you serious? He says audio's not working. I wonder why. I hope it is now. My audio's working. I think so. I'm not sure why. TikTok. So I didn't know if there was an opportunity for no sound. Huh. Shoot.
I can hear it on my side.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully that guy was just.
No, that's not live.
Hopefully. I'm so sorry. I can't hear me, but thanks for trying to get a hold of me. Now it's okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I feel like a ding dong. Thank you so much, Mr. Please and Thank You. Oh, I like that. Did you know, Mr. Please and Thank You? You got to go check this out. Seriously, go check it out. Go to google.com and then go look up Please and Thank You, Louisville, Kentucky. It's a coffee shop. My little nieces live in Louisville, and there's a coffee shop there called Please and Thank You. Do you know about it? It's the cutest thing. You ought to go buy a shirt. Anyways, so thank you so much for that. And I apologize for anybody with the sound issues. But the thing is this, I didn't want to have anybody really controlling my time. I mean, to be honest, I didn't want that at all. I wanted to be able to come and go as I pleased. I wanted to be able to travel. But here's where I ran into the nuisance of that. When I had this lofty goal of traveling and doing all this stuff and being able to work on my own clock, guess what happened? Nobody else was there to play with. It was devastating. I mean, I can remember thinking, man, I got this awesome life. I can do what I want. I can go where I want. I can travel. I can do anything I want because I was savvy enough to get a laptop and figure out how to do this business, real estate, on the phone with my email, because in 2002, I was exposed to reading email on my phone. So my brain started ticking, right? So, and that's the thing, is that I can't be the only one that's thinking this way. I mean, we're Gen Xers, we're baby boomer parents, right? Like there's Gen Xer people who we didn't ask to be a part of this beautiful technology, like gold rush that's happening, but we were brought into it. Hit that follow button. Let's talk shop. We were brought into it. We've been exposed to rotary phone, cordless phone, wall phone, cigarette bag lighter phone, flip phone, Zach Morris phone. Now we've got, we're getting ready to see, I think Apple's launching their first user experience iPhone, right? Like, what is happening? So we're moving so quickly and so fast. Why not have the opportunity to build an income online? I mean, you're watching people do it. If you're scrolling on Facebook, on Insta, on TikTok, right, and you're seeing people sell things online, do you think they're doing it just for toots and giggles? Do you think that they're just doing it because they just want to hang out and do nothing? No, they're making bank on the internet. So do you want to learn how to make bank on the internet? I know I did. I tried for 5 years trying to figure it out, only to be disappointed, only to be discouraged, only to almost have given up. In 2015, I started my search for this. I spent thousands of dollars. I traveled across the country. I was following people that didn't even know how to do it. They just got lucky, and then they started talking about it, and then they led you down these rabbit holes, right? Now where we're at is simplicity has happened. Technology has shrunk. We have now simplified this process. And for the first time since I've been looking in America, there is a program that's out there that teaches everyday people. I am everyday people, right? What's that song? Everyday average people who want to get their nails done every week, but they can't afford it, right? Who want to take the time to learn a new skill, but I mean, they have to run a business that they already have also, right? So finally, for the first time, someone taught me how to build a business online and take a product and put it out there. Look at my shirt, you guys. This is my 2017 idea. And for the first time ever, I am about it's on the market now. It's on the market now. Guess how I did it? By jumping on board with this legacy builder program. They gave me the knowledge that I needed to expose my digital product here, my business, my idea that I created in 2017. Finally, for the first time, someone showed me how to do it. Now, of course, I had to pay for that knowledge. I mean, nothing in life is free, but I mean, for $900 and I get access and tools and training and webinars, and I can educate myself and figure out as fast as I want to go or as slow as I want to go. And I'm able to go to the moon with this digital product. You guys, it's game changer. My name's Ashley. I'm a real estate broker, been doing this business for 17 years. I got I got sick and tired of the real estate income up and down. That's it. I got sick and tired of the real estate business up and down. But here's what I wasn't sick of: my lifestyle. I love my real estate lifestyle. I don't go into the office. I don't have to, get in traffic. I don't deal with road rage. I work from my phone. I work from my office in my home. Like, I love my life because I don't have to deal with road rage. I mean, I almost don't even drive. It's ridiculous. I kind of feel like an old lady sometimes because I rarely drive because I don't have to go anywhere. I have built my life to make it exactly the way that I want to. And now I have the ability to make a 6-figure income from home, along with the career that I absolutely love and admire. Hey guys, this is an opportunity for you to check out what it is that I have. We have webinars this week. So if you're interested in wanting to come to the webinar, hit webinar. I'll send you the link. But if you're interested in what it is that I'm doing, make sure you hit that follow button. I'm here daily, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, both on YouTube and TikTok. I'm always talking about what it is and how I got involved in this because I was searching. And if you're like me and you're sick and tired of the opportunities that are out there that pay you wholesale when you're worth retail, then this is an opportunity to believe in yourself for simply working 2 hours a day, being willing to be coachable, and be willing to spend 3 pieces of content from your head onto the World Wide Web. You too can attract a audience that is going to resonate with you and is going to love on you and is going to believe that you have something that they can like, know, and trust that's going to solve their problem. If you have any questions, let me know. That's my 30-minute. I just did a 30-minute live today, but I wanted to come on here and share with you the good news of this opportunity. Again, if you're interested in what it is that I'm doing, go to dailywealthonline.com. dailywealthonline.com. Look at all this. Look how cute I am. dailywealthonline.com. Enter your email, watch the video, and come take a look to see what it is that I'm doing. If you have any questions whatsoever, simply go to hello@dailywealthonline.com and email me. See you soon.
See you soon. You had some people at first, didn't you?
So I had